Watch this before you start braces. What's up, everybody? Today we're going to talk about braces, but we're not just going to talk about braces. We're going to talk about the things they don't tell you before you start braces. Well, many people get braces with great results. They don't show you all the people that get braces with the bad results. So that's why I figured to do this video, because I want to go over the consequences that can happen if you choose to have braces. So no matter where you get braces, the most important thing you can do is keeping proper care of your teeth, making sure you're brushing and flossing all the time with braces, because if they haven't told you, having braces greatly increases the risk. I mean, just think about it logically. Food is much more easily able to get stuck between your teeth and harder to floss out because braces is blocking where you'd put floss. Food can get stuck around the brackets or on brackets, and that can cause decay around the brackets. I see it all the time in patients that have braces somewhere else and come here. They get white lesions. What that basically means is when their bracket is going to be taken off, they're going to have this white circle around where the bracket was. So yes, now they have perfect straight teeth, but the straight teeth look not so pretty. And if that white lesion continues, it's eventually going to cause a cavity. So you want to be extremely diligent at brushing. Here at our clinic, we offer prescription toothpaste to anybody that's getting braces, and we tell them at least use it once a day because it's so important to remineralize. And when you brush, don't just brush quickly, but you want to brush for a long time, 2 to 3 minutes, because you really want that fluoride to soak into your teeth to help protect it. And that's just the beginning of things that can go wrong with braces. We also recommend, in addition to brushing your teeth and flossing your teeth, to also use mouthwash, because that will help remineralize your teeth as well, and the liquid can help get in places that might be hard for the toothbrush or the floss to get. Next, appliances. Many orthodontists and dentists that do braces require their patients to wear appliances, and these can be extremely uncomfortable. It can be really hard to sleep wearing this metal stuff on your mouth at nighttime. And here at our clinic, we don't do appliances, but other offices will. So again, if you're getting braces, it can affect your sleep. Another problem I see all the time is a patient that's missing a tooth, and the orthodontist or dentist says, hey, after you do your braces, get an implant. Well, first of all, that's wrong. You should be getting the implant during the braces so that the second your braces come off, you can put the implant in. And what they don't tell you is how tricky this is. See, the person placing the implant can only place an implant where there's space. And so if the orthodontist doesn't allow enough space or makes the space too small, it's not going to match your other teeth. And so it's extremely important, if you're missing a tooth and if you're going to be getting, say, for example, an implant, that you work with the surgeon and the orthodontist together. At our clinic, we offer both services here at the clinic, so we obviously have to work together, but most offices don't have that feature. They have one place where you get the braces done, one place where you put the implant in, and one place where you clean your teeth. And that's why there's so many complications, because you're going to 3 different offices. If you have a bunch of cavities, sometimes the orthodontist, the one straightening your teeth, goes, it's not my problem, that's supposed to be your general dentist's problem. And then if your tooth doesn't look good after the implant, they go, it's not my problem, that's the surgeon's problem. But really, this is a teamwork, and it's everybody working together to make sure you have a perfect smile. So again, implants, it's very tricky, and make sure that the person that is doing the implant is working with the orthodontist to make sure it's a partnership and that you're not just thrown in after the braces are done, because we've had that happen and then we get thrown under the bus because we have to try to put an implant in a space that doesn't work, whereas when we do the braces ourselves and do an implant, it works out and it has beautiful results. Another thing that I've seen that has been screwed up with patients with braces is IPR. That's interproximal reduction. And what that is where you trim between the teeth. Maybe your teeth aren't aligned or the midline's off or something. It's a real easy way to kind of fix those. And I'll admit, we sometimes do that here at the Smile Mission. The important thing is to do it perfect. If the dentist or orthodontist cuts the teeth and does it at an angle, they can put a ledge into that tooth, which can be permanent. You could have sensitivity the rest of your life. If it's not done well, again, it could affect all your teeth. If it's overdone, which I've definitely seen, they overdo it. Well, now you don't have your outer protective layer of your tooth anymore, and your teeth may be sensitive for years to come. So you want to be very careful if you go to a dentist doing IPR to make sure that they know what they're doing. And one other thing is attached tissue. Again, attached tissue is the strong tissue that should be surrounding all your teeth. And I have seen many times where teeth are moved, but they're moved into weaker tissue. And with braces, you're not going to notice it right away because everything's going to look perfect at the beginning. But over time, weaker tissue, it's called alveolar tissue, can move, and that's going to cause recession. And if you have recession, then you're going to start showing the roots of your teeth. And again, this can happen many years down the line. So even though the braces look perfect, if you have weaker tissue around a tooth or two, many years later, that tissue can wear away and now your root is exposed. But now you no longer see the orthodontist, and it's hard to blame the orthodontist because it happened so many years ago, and your dentist is kind of screwed because that is not something that's easy to fix. Another thing that I see all the time, and this does happen quite often, is with braces, your gums can swell up, they can overgrow. And so you can have perfectly straight teeth, but they're covered with gums so they don't look that beautiful. Again, all you need is a gingivectomy where you trim away some of the gums. They just overgrow. Sometimes if you're pushing your teeth down, you can imagine your teeth go down, your gums stay where they are, so now there's too much gums. And it's easy to fix. You just trim away some of your gums and it looks really pretty. But if you're going to have your braces done by an orthodontist, they tend to not be able to do that if they only specialize in braces. So that's another reason why it might be nice if you're going to have braces to have it done at an office that does other things, because that happens a lot here. The gums overgrow, but we're able to fix it. Just one of their adjustments or their appointments for braces, we fix it at the same time. So I just wanted to go over some of the complications and things that can happen with braces that they don't always tell you. And so I hope that was educational. And if you do have any more questions, feel free to write it in the comments. We'll try our best to get back to you and answer your questions. And if you're in the Miami area, we offer free consults. And so we'd love to have you here as a patient. And if you have questions, you can come in and ask that at your consult.